We are live. So, everybody, welcome to another video, Real Estate Rock Stars that I've met in the industry. I have the honor of meeting Carrie Soave at EXPCon in Miami. And for those that don't know, Carrie is the queen of AI. Carrie, thanks for coming and chatting with me today. Tell us a little about
Of
yourself and what
course.
you want people to know.
Yeah, so I create AI solutions for real estate agents and for entrepreneurs, actually. Every area of your business, from branding to business generation to freeing up time, saving money in operations, like every single area of your business, even agent attraction for those of you who are at a cloud brokerage or building a team.
And this is your
Yeah.
Instagram here. And I remember when we first spoke, I had told you what a great job this video was. And you let me know this is not real. That's a fake person.
Yeah.
That's you and AI. It's crazy how great AI has been.
I know. It's advanced. Okay, AI is advancing literally every single day, and you have to stay on top of this because what you thought wasn't worth using a month ago is definitely worth it now.
I
That's why you
remember
have me.
exactly that's why I reached out to you. I saw you speak, and I was like, I got to learn this stuff because I still couldn't believe this isn't you. It looks so freaking real. Well, today you're going to show some cool stuff to help agents in today's environment, right?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Well, I'm going to let you
I
share your screen. Or I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know. I could totally share my screen. I'll share my screen because I'm going to show you some stuff. So I figured,
All right.
okay, I'm coming on here today. What can I give as a gift to all of your listeners and watchers? So I create these AI agents and custom GPTs. And first, let's start off by saying ChatGPT is wonderful. Grok is wonderful. Those are LLMs. Gemini, wonderful. But because it's wide and vast knowledge of everything, but that can also be a major roadblock because without feeding in exact direction, context, examples, and the perfect prompt, what you're getting out of it back from it might not be that optimized, might not be that gray. And I think that's the biggest disadvantage, and what most entrepreneurs and realtors are experiencing is they're like, it's not that great. It is great. You just need to know how to use it. So I create custom GPTs within ChatGPT and AI agents, even in Gems for Gemini, that do one job or task or workflow really, really, really well. So all the prompt engineering is built on the back end. I've fed it all the examples. I've fed it the direction, the parameters, the context, everything. Okay. So that you don't need to even understand how to ask AI for anything. It will just produce what you need. That's the magic. Okay.
And
And
and and
uh,
that's crazy. You're going to give some of this away today because for those who don't know,
yeah.
I've created my own prompts. I've created my own projects. It takes hours. I've spent hours upon hours upon hours to create it, only to realize that I didn't do it right. And it's been more hours getting it tweaked, right? And you're going to give
Yeah.
everybody that hack, which is freaking insane. So thank you so much for that today.
Yeah, so I have over 30 of them now for every single area of your business. But one of the ones I want to show people today and actually give to them I call this the Realtor Social Content Wizard. I call all my AI agents wizards. Do I have a version for mortgage brokers and other entrepreneurs? Yes, but we're going to show agents because I think
Forget
that's the
those
main,
people.
right?
Yeah, forget those guys. Forget them. We don't need to help those lenders. Let's help the realtors.
Okay. Okay, so Rick has the link to share with you guys to be able to grab this for free. All you need to know is that you're going to fill it in your information and you're going to get an email with a link inside of it. Click on the link, it will open inside your own Chat GPT account and it will look like this. Let me share my screen. So yes, you need a Chat GPT account and it can be, can you see my screen here in
I
Chat
can see your
GPT?
screen. I can see your
Okay.
screen. Wow, mine does not
And
look
it
that
will
pretty.
right. I have like a major pro version here. Okay, so it'll look like
Oh,
this.
that's a good question. So for those that are watching this, do they have to have the paid GPT or can we use a free one?
They can use the free one,
Okay, cool.
but my number one piece of advice is upgrade to the $20 a month. It's the best money you will ever spend.
100%.
Now, this is what it'll look like. It's in your own Chat GPT account, and I build these so that anybody can use them. And what I mean by that is I understand that sometimes we don't do our own work as realtors and we have VAs in other countries. Maybe they can't speak English well. Like, so these need to be very user friendly. So they all start off with a button that you push that says, let's go. So this wizard will generate you a monthly social media content calendar and build out the content for you. So you say, let's go.
Oh,
Now,
wow.
I got 95% of my business from social media for 15 years. I understand how to get business from social media like nobody's business. This is one of my superpowers. Okay, Rick? So I built my knowledge, my marketing concepts, formatting all into the back end of this. So it's going to ask us some questions now. And it says, great, I'm fired up, ready to build your AI search engine ready real estate content machine. And it says this because all of my tools are pre-programmed to build you content that will be discoverable by AI search engines, which is just a bonus. But that's really like the purpose. That's what we're doing here on social media to begin with, right?
Yeah, well, and
Getting
that's,
buyer, seller.
yeah, and to me, like
Yeah, getting
that should be the main focus is you want to get pulled up when people search.
Yeah, and getting buyer and seller clients to reach out to you asking to do business with you is just like a happy icing on the cake, okay? So it's asking who's your ideal client. So Rick, we'll pretend that you are
Oh
a
my
real
gosh.
estate agent,
I,
okay?
I love this. Yes. This is worth the call. I'm looking for
Okay.
buyers.
Okay, so you're looking for buyers. It wants you to be super specific. So we're gonna
First
say
time home
buyer,
buyers.
what price point, what location and neighborhood, what's their age range and lifestyle, what are their pain points? You know what I mean? Like, who do we want to work with?
So FYI, and for those that don't know, Carrie's in Canada. She couldn't tell from her tiny accent. But FYI, in America, Carrie, where it says location and neighborhoods, in America, neighborhoods does not have a U. It's only OR.
Okay, well, just so you know, my custom instructions on my chat GPT are specifically instructed to always speak with Canadian language and
Love it.
spelling.
Love it.
Yeah. That's something I had to program though.
And that's like an extra friendliness, right? Because Canadians
Yeah.
are known to be so friendly and kind. So
You're
that's wonderful.
hilarious. So if you could work with anybody, what do they look like?
So I would say first time home buyer, BA buyer is my ideal.
Hold on one sec. First time home buyer, VA buyer. So that's veterans. Okay. Just so I'm sure you can see on the screen, I like voice dictating. I don't like typing anymore. I'm just getting that lazy.
No, I think that's so much smarter. I'm trying to transition because my fingers are getting sore. Like my
Your
thumb's
one,
cramping up
your
lately.
one finger.
My thumbs.
Okay, so what age range? Do they have a family?
Let's
Do
say
they, and what
20
area are they in?
25 years old to 70. I'm gonna have some retired people I'm working with. 25 to 70. Location, we'll say Atlanta, Georgia.
I want you
Pain
to be
points
more specific on age. It's a very wide range, Rick.
25 to 60. Too wide?
That's too wide, man.
Oh, what should I be?
Okay, hold on. We're gonna say their age range is in their late 30s, 40s, maybe early 50s, and they have a family with slightly older children, and they are in the what area?
Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta, Georgia area. They're looking to purchase in Atlanta, Georgia area. Okay.
So why that defined an age? What's wrong with 25 to 70?
Because what we're doing is we are creating, well, I'm going to show you. I'm just
Yeah,
going
yeah,
to
okay.
push enter
Cool. Okay, cool.
and it's going to because there's specific things about you need to know who you're targeting and you need to answer the questions they're searching for online. So you want to
Gotcha.
narrow down as much as possible because it's first going to create an ideal client persona. So this is all about them. Atlanta, Georgia, and surrounding areas, 38 to 52. They're looking in these areas. They are married with school age or teenage children. They're transitioning service member, retired veteran, or active duty relocating. Income level is right here, and the goal is to buy their first home using their VA loan benefits. Here are their core pain points.
Wow. So how does it get these pay points?
It's AI, baby. I've programmed it on like how to source information.
That's great.
Okay. Fear of making a bad first buy, distrust of salesy realtors,
That's a big
overwhelm
one.
with the Atlanta market, confusion around VA benefits. Here are their emotional drivers.
That's interesting.
What they're actively searching, asking, and Googling,
This is huge right here. These VA loan
right?
questions. My mind's blowing. I have 10 videos I can make this afternoon.
Okay. So let's move to step 3. Identify all key questions this persona is asking. Just say yes. That's perfect. Yes, go ahead.
I've
Okay.
never seen ChatGPT like this where you can just answer yes, go ahead. Usually you have to have your site. I got to type the prompt in myself. And all I got to say, tell it to do a research. I really think that's really, really cool what you built. I've never seen anything like this.
Look at this. These look accurate.
Yeah.
And
They
then we
prove I
get
have to
into
be online.
Atlanta specific questions. And then we look at first time home fears. Please don't let me mess this up. And then we have family and lifestyle questions, financial clarity, and moving to Atlanta, PCS relocation. Ooh, even got some seller plus market questions,
This is incredible. 74 questions. Wow. Carrie,
home maintenance. Yeah.
are you sure you want to give this away for free? Like, let's charge $10. We'll split it 5 to 5. This
Stop.
is too
This
incredible
is
to give away for free.
literally, here's the thing, Rick. This is such a tiny piece out of the all encompassing
Of what
AI
you do.
system and infrastructure that I built for realtors. It's like it
Well,
could
so
have.
I've created a social media content for realtors as well, but mine is nowhere near the scale of this. Like this is freaking
Well,
the best
because
I've ever seen.
AI is fantastic, Rick, but AI is only as good as the training it has. Okay. So I train these extensively. The parameters are so tight. You can't mess this up. You can send your 12-year-old in to do it, this. Okay. So this is very important. Now it's saying step 4, I'll create a full 30-day content calendar. So it's going to give the overview first. Hold on. Yes, please build and give it to me in table format. I have my Topo Chico here.
Oh, is
It's
that what
my
that is?
favorite drink, and I can't get the glass bottles up here in Canada. Actually, I can't get anything up here in Canada. I
I will ship you a case.
really? I'm
I'll
holding
configure
you
it.
that.
Oh no, I should have said stop the recording.
Okay, so
You're gonna randomly just get a big case of Topo Chico, and your neighbors are like, "What the heck is going on?"
before I move on, I've trained it on what types of content actually generate response. Okay.
This is
And
insane.
here is your calendar. So let's like open it up here. Oh, it is open. Okay. So it gives you the day, the content type, which is broken down up here. So you can see contrarian list. People love lists, right? Gives you the viral hook, the topic or question answered, the angle or description, and the engagement prompt.
This is
Nobody's talking
incredible.
about this Atlanta suburb veterans love.
Yeah, it's
Look
a
at that.
nice mix of content.
And there you go. Boom, done. 30. Now I can write full scripts, captions, titles, platform SEO, and descriptions for all 30 days. But we're not going to have it work that hard. We're going to say turn the first 7 days into short form scripts for Instagram Reels. Now, I've also programmed this to understand what the framework of a short form video needs to look like. Okay.
With a hook, call to action, body.
Obviously.
Of course. Well, for our audience, they don't know what that stuff means. So what? And that's when I got into social media. I learned the most important part of the script is your hook. And I watched so many videos of influencers on how to create a creative hook because I didn't know what it
Well, I've built that into this tool. So here we go. Everything you've
was.
heard about VA loans in Atlanta is wrong. People think sellers hate VA loans. Not true. In the Atlanta suburbs right now, Cobb, Fayette, Gwinnett, I don't know if that's how you say it. Sellers are saying yes to VA all day. Why? Because VA buyers close clean, don't have PMI, and come fully approved. The appraisal is not scarier than any other loan. So if you've been holding back because VA is harder, stop. The data says otherwise. If you want the truth about VA loans in Atlanta, not the myth, send me a DM that says VA.
And I could just put this in my teleprompter and just read.
Boom, done.
Done.
So let's talk about the other process. So I don't want to leave everybody hanging. They're like, okay, now I have all my scripts. How do I shoot them? How do I edit them? How do I post them? And more importantly, how do I convert these videos into booked appointments in my calendar? And while obviously I teach how to do this very in a very deep level within my program, I will tell you, I shoot this with a teleprompter in the Captions app, or I put it into my AI twin in HeyGen. Then I either keep it in the Captions app and do an AI edit in the Captions app, or I take it from my AI twin and put it into Captions. Captions is the best, okay? Because an AI edit in the Captions app is a one-click solution. You choose your template. It on its own, it does the captions, the B-roll, the animations, the sound effects, and even background
And the
sound as well.
templates, it used to be like 3 of them. Now there's like 15.
Oh,
Maybe
there's
more. Yeah, maybe
yeah,
more
so
because I
there's
was on
even
it.
more. They launch new ones every month. I'm just so happy every month. And you choose a template and it's done. And then if you I'm a little bit crazy. I like posting manually every day. I just have a little bit, I'm a control freak. I've also been doing this for 15 years, so I always think I
Well,
know.
you're also super successful. So I mean, there's something to say for that.
But if you want to batch these, and you can use a tool like Metricool to batch everything out to schedule it out. And then how do you turn your content into booked appointments? Because that's the most important thing. Because until you get them into your CRM and out of Instagram or TikTok or wherever you're posting them, you don't own that audience. So I use ManyChat. I set up ManyChat automations. So where it said in the first video, comment or DM me the word VA, that would be an automation. So that as soon a ManyChat automation where the trigger word was VA, and it would trigger a landing page or the beginning of a conversation that would be overtaken by AI within ManyChat that would convert them into a booked call. And there you have it. That's my social media
That's
product. That is how I post 27 times a day across 9 platforms. This is how I do all of it. And I only spend about an hour a week on content.
I mean, I'm going to start doing the same now. Now that I have access to
Yeah.
this, does the host get access to, or just the listeners?
You can obviously have access.
Awesome, awesome. Um,
Yeah.
Question I have for you. So we did this example. I said that my go-to audience was first-time home buyers and VA buyers, but the content that kicked out was primarily VA buyers. Should I be, and I'm saying me as a realtor or anybody listening, do we need to focus on just one area, or can you focus on 2 or 3?
You can focus on a few of them. Yeah, you can give it a whole list of people you want to target, and then it will just mix them into the content over the 30
Okay.
days.
So
Yeah.
why didn't this kick out any content for our first time homebuyer that we asked about?
Because I just said first time VA home buyer.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
I kind of took over here.
As you probably should with me.
So the way it read it, first time home buyer, VA buyer. So it took that. So that's veterans. See how I said that?
Okay.
Because I was voice clipping it. So I'm like, so that's veterans. So it took that as that's who we're
Makes
focusing on.
makes sense. So you've done an excellent job explaining all of this. So for those people that are watching that want to learn more about how to do this, want to learn more of the tools you have, where would they go? Is there a website you have where
Yeah. Okay. So go to my Instagram. If you
okay.
follow
Well,
me on
you're
Instagram,
sharing your screen. Go to your Instagram. Show us,
yeah,
please.
it's Carrie Soave AI.
And yeah, it's just amazing her Instagram page.
I share a lot of content, but if you just follow me, my AI will find you and get you onto a call. Because here's the thing. Yeah, we're looking at like AI for social media and content creation today, but I built tools that will build you funnels. I built tools that will analyze properties, both commercial, investment, and residential. I built tools that can do your business planning. I built tool like I have tools for every agent attraction. Like I have tools for everything. And I don't just have the tools. I provide you with the workflows on where to plug those tools in. So I shared the tool at first with you guys, but then I told you my whole workflow process. Inside the program, you obviously get a full step by step instructional on the entire workflow. This is I have a program where you get all of this stuff with a roadmap into, implementing AI into your entire business, not just content creation. But the most important thing is it is lifetime access because, and updated every 2 weeks, 3 weeks, because that's how quickly AI is advancing. About 8 months ago, I discovered a major flaw in what was happening with AI training. And that was people were spending thousands of dollars on AI training that was literally irrelevant after they took it because AI was changing so quickly. What you learn today will not be the most efficient way to do things in 60 days. So I'm turned this training and coaching into a platform and a lifetime access community that's always updated with no renewal fees so that everybody is always has access to the latest and greatest. And I don't just bring a new, like, I look at myself as a filter or a conduit. I bring in, I learn all of the new AI features, capabilities, but I don't just hand them to you. I make them relevant for your business, build you workflows and tools using them, and then hand them to you. Make sense?
Yeah, and for those that are watching, and like this is the first time you're kind of seeing how she's doing the content. I do a lot of this very similar, not to the level that Carrie's doing, but I use ManyChat. I use comment below for more information, and Carrie just did an excellent job simplifying the process, simplifying how you set it up. ManyChat is very easy to set up. This is all just incredible stuff. So I can only imagine if you're getting this way for free what the other, because I'm looking at your website right now. It looks like you have tons of prompts, 20 plus custom GPTs, train your AI model, you teach funnel wizard, social media content calendar, listing wizard, viral video wizard, ad campaign wizard, agent attraction wizard, business planning wizard, and you got to figure it out for everything.
Everything. And if it's not built, like I'm open. I'm always want to build new stuff. That's my happy place.
Well,
So
and like I also follow a lot of influencers that push AI and do AI, and they probably do a great job. But I think the differentiator with you is that you're actually in the weeds doing real estate, and you specialize in the real estate. You know the objections, you know what's handled in this business, which is how you're, like you said earlier, your AI is going to be as good as a trainer. So because your hands are in the weeds with us, like you know how to train it. And just in seeing that content calendar, it's really evident to me that the training you have on it is up to speed because those questions that there were for their concerns, all that was relevant and up to date.
yeah, 100%. And I want to point out I've built a multi-million dollar company using all of these systems. I built these for myself first. I use all of these tools and these workflows. I'm just, for my AI company, I'm just targeting agents now. I'm not targeting buyers and sellers anymore. But this is what I use to build this company, which is, highly, highly successful.
Yeah. And I believe you are doing the AI for a major national real estate company at a national level, right? For
Yeah.
EXP, you're doing their AI.
So all these tools that I built the marketing department, all of their GPTs. Um, it's and the C-suite. It's yeah, this is kind of my thing, right? Like this is kind of my thing.
Oh, you're amazing.
I've done consulting contracts for other brokerages too. Remax franchises, independent brokerages, Royal LePage franchises, which are Canadian, obviously, the French name. But yeah, it's I do this at the company level for developers, for Medi spas. I do this at the company level as well. I just prefer to work with agents because I'm a licensed agent.
Well, I mean, you also you know what they're going through.
Yeah,
You know,
100%.
it's,
I
it's
know
tough.
what
It's hard out
matters.
there. Yeah. Bingo. That's it right there. You know what's important and matters because all these other companies that are doing this but haven't been in our shoes have no clue what matters. They think they do, but they never sold a freaking house or sat in somebody's kitchen and gave them a listing appointment.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Well, man, this is so awesome. I can't wait to get in here and play with it myself. Anything you want to leave us with before we wrap this up? As long as you're respectful of your time.
Just get in and start doing it. So I got asked, I was on a podcast earlier and they asked me what should somebody do to first start out with AI? And I think that something as simple as getting Chat GPT or Grok or any of the LLMs on your phone, and every lunch break having a 10-minute conversation about what's happening in your day. Why do I say to do this? And it sounds very mundane, but there's two reasons. Number one is I can hand you all the tools and workflows in the world, but if you don't remember and get into the habit of going to AI on a daily basis to do these tasks, they're not going to matter. So this will get you in the habit of going to AI and multiple times a day, and it will also start the learning loop, which is it's learning about you, about your business, how you speak, how you talk. So there's two purposes there. Because it was the same thing with social media. Uh, you know, I had all the tools. Everybody has all the tools, and they have the trainings available to them to be able to execute video on social media. But remembering to document your day and take pictures and take video that you can post is like the major, I think, roadblock there. It's getting into the habit of doing this all the time. So that's my advice to them. And remember, I used to tell everybody everywhere I spoke a couple years ago, year ago, AI is leverage. And it is one of the most powerful leverage tools of our time. However, AI is actually freedom because that's what leverage creates for you. And now it's proven leverage. Like so many people are using this all over the world as leverage. So that creates freedom.
I want to show you on my main phone screen. This is
Look at that.
ChatGPT. Yeah.
Right?
It takes up like
100%.
a third of a quarter of my screen. So no,
Right?
I agree. The more you use it, the more it learns you. So like, I'm being honored. I'm getting interviewed by this amazing rock star at EXP next month, and her assistant sent me an email asking for my bio. I don't got time to write a bio, so I said, ChatGPT, write me a bio for, and it just wrote everything up about me because I use it every single day, and I sent that
Absolutely.
over.
Absolutely. I love that. Absolutely love that.
Well, I guess we'll wrap this thing up. Thanks for coming on. And thanks so much for your time today. And hopefully, for those of you that are watching this video, if you have any questions, reach out to Carrie directly through Instagram.
Yeah. And Rick, I believe you're going to share the link, right, where they can get that
Absolutely.
tool. Awesome. Thank you for having me, Rick. I
Absolutely.
love your energy.
Awesome.
You're so great. It's just such a breath of fresh air.
Spread the word. Tell everybody you know.
I will for sure.
Awesome.